Good evening. What's up? What's up? Good evening. How y'all doing today? We wanna speak on something. We wanna speak on something. And also really what I want to speak on is we really want to speak on toxic relationships. That's exactly what we really want to speak on today. And I'm gonna be, truthful and be real. Um See if you ever wonder, right? Why do relationships always fail, right? Why people be in toxic relationships? Why people be in toxic relationship is the reason why that you have women's out here, right? And they dealing with multiple men, they dealing with their baby daddy or stuff like that or whatever. And a woman meet a guy or something like that or whatever, knowing she's still dealing with the baby daddy or something like that or whatever. I'm quite sure she probably is still dealing with the baby daddy. That's random, that's life, you know what I mean? So anyway, make a long story short, but anyway, she meet a young man or whatever, the man meet her or whatever to the point, but at the same time she's still dealing with her baby daddy, but she probably haven't even told the guy that she met that she was still dealing with her baby daddy or whatever to the point. So, like I say, for real, weeks, multiple months move on, they kicking it, dating and stuff like that or whatever. But she never still told him that she was still dealing with her baby daddy. I guess she, I don't know. I guess she like kind of kept it a secret or something like that. But I guess it was on like a little sneaky thing or something like that. I'm quite sure that's what normally what happened. That's life, that's period, that's what situations, things, that's what you see or whatever. And she never told him that she was still dealing with the baby daddy. But anyway, so anyway, they kicking it, whatever, at the house or whatever to the point. The kids there and stuff like that. So I guess he then became a stepfather, but she never told him that she was still dealing with the baby daddy. So I guess upon of a time or whatever, I guess the baby daddy wanted to come over and get the kids or see the kids or something like that. But the guy was there at the same time, you know what I'm saying, which is the stepfather that she had met, the two individuals that had been kicking it from, from from a long quite period of time, but they've been kicking or whatever. So make a long story short, the father come over there, want to see the kids and blase blase and the stepdaddy there, and so I guess the stepfather, which was there in the living room or whatever, and I guess he had asked her who was at the door or something like that or whatever. So I guess it was the stepfather who wanted to come and see his kids. But remember what I said though, she never told him that she was still dealing with her baby daddy for her. I guess she kept it a secret, like all the women do. They always keep it a secret, never tell you, but still sneaking, deaking, and dive. You know what I mean? But anyway, make a long story short, this was what's going on. So I guess she never told him that she was still dealing with the baby daddy. So the baby daddy come over to knock on the door or whatever. So boom. So I guess she go to the door or whatever. Peek through the peephole, what they always normally do, just to make sure who out there, who looking through the peephole. So I guess it was him, what was the kid's fathers, whatever. So boom. So boom. I guess he asked who was the guy sitting on the couch or something like that. I guess she said that was a guy that she was, a guy she was seeing, a guy she was dating or whatever. So all of a sudden, that's when the little altercation had jumped off. Because like I said, they've been kicking it for a little long period of time or whatever, dating, going back and forth out to eat. You know how the couple do it. So they was doing that, and it really jumped off to a altercation. I really expect for nothing like this to happen. For us being two individual grown men, you know what I mean. I really expect. I guess the guy that she was seeing. I mean, I guess the guy that was her baby daddy. I guess he was still kind of young minded. Like I say, all these women be dealing with these young minded, individual guys. With no mindset, just ready to pop off. You know what I mean? And but I guess the guy that she was dating, which is the stepfather, I guess he was a more collect, mature, more collect, calm guy. Mature, collect, cool guy. He didn't really was trying to figure out what was going on because she never told him that she was still dealing with the father. You know what I mean? So at that time, the altercation that popped off or whatever to the point, and that's how people be in toxic relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because it be to the point where these women really don't be telling, just keeping it real, telling the truth if they is still seeing their father or still seeing their baby daddy or something like that. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is just keep it real, and that's how altercations pop off like that. You know, that's how balance and stuff like that or whatever start popping off for real because the woman ain't real with the man. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, at the same time, if you was a real woman to the point, if you dealing with a individual guy, whatever, you would tell the guy what's going on. If you still dating or you still seeing your kid's father or something like that or whatever, you know that way, so it won't be too much. It won't be too much conflict, chaos. You know what I'm going on, so we can like so have an understanding with each other about what's going on, what's taking place here. You know what I mean? And so 9 times out of 10, that's how relationships fall. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, for real, she never told the guy that she was still dating her father kids. You know what I mean? And he had popped up over the house, knocked on the door, wanted to see the kids, and altercation broke out at the same time. And then and that's just like, you know, like I say before, the woman ain't really been grown. She was moving kind of sloppy. You get what I'm saying? She wasn't really telling the guy that she was still dating her kid's father. You get what I'm saying? That could avoid everything. You know what I mean? And really have to go where it went. You get what I'm saying? So that's how relationships always fall. You get what I'm saying? And them be like toxic relationships. You get what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody like true to each other. You know what I mean? If we grown individuals, if you still doing something on the side or whatever, then I expect for you to let me know what's going on. Let me know what I'm walking into. You get what I'm saying? Especially if we grown individuals. You get what I'm saying? Let me know exactly what's going on. You get what I'm saying? And some of these women don't do that. You get what I'm saying? They rather for, you know, the chaos, they continue to keep, you know, flipping. You get what I'm saying? Instead of her just keeping it real and telling the guy what's going on so we can avoid every type of conflict that we can avoid. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not really that serious. You get what I'm saying? But she not really being a woman, you know, and not open up to the man and letting the man, you know, being a woman and being, you know, more mature and open up, you know, and being respectful. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't really none of that for real. And that's how that situation has started off. You get what I'm saying? And that's how these relationships be so really like toxic. You get what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody ain't nobody in the Holy Christ. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in the truth of the Holy Christ, you know, serving the Lord and doing righteousness. You get what I'm saying? That's how all this chaos in this world, you know, like that always be breaking apart, coming apart, because ain't nobody true with each other. You get what I'm saying? It's all just like it's just like I'm trying to figure out the word that I'm trying to use. It's just like everybody in competition with each other. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, you dealing with a woman, y'all in a relationship, you know, it's like she want to be the man of the house, she want to do this, she want to do this, and he's sitting over there like, well, ooh, I know I'm the man. Why you causing all this chaos and this and that for real? Because the woman want to be the man, and you know, and it's like a everyday argument back and forth. You get what I'm saying? And it's like that's how, and the woman go her way and he go his way, and that's how he end up with another woman dating another woman, and she might go off to be gay or something like that or whatever. And he want to see the kids, and you know, and now all of a sudden they want to put it in the take it down to the white people, which is the truly tech. I mean, the 241 kids. I can't think of where was it. 241 kids, child detective service or something like that. Yeah, child detective service. So you know they got to go through that, go through the courts, and you know for them to see their child because they feel like at the end of the day, for real, as being two individuals, two grown adults, they really can't get together and see the kids without it being any type of argument, or chaos with each other to the point. So they take it down to the courts and let the kids see their parents through the court. You know, when it's being like a supervisor, like everything being monitored, which is a supervisor right there, monitor everything, writing down everything, see what's going on. And you know that's how the system. You know that's how you really let the system get in your business. You get what I'm saying? Because of the chaos that you cause at home in front of your kids and stuff, and you let child detective service get in your business, get in your case, and now they want to investigate and do all this other type of stuff. You know what I mean? And that's how some people set themselves up in society, you know, like that. You get what I'm saying? If you was a true individual living in the spirit of God and doing what's righteousness, you wouldn't really have to go through none of that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because y'all two individuals that understand each other and understand each other very well, and you know, and see things very well. You know what I mean? So you know, if you was in a situation like that, then everything can be avoided. Everything can be avoided. Everything can be moving in a righteous way. But you know how the world, how the system set up. That's how people put themselves in particular type of situations. You know what I mean? Dealing with individual women and toxic relationships and not being truthful to yourself, who you are, who God wants you to be, who calls you to be, and things like that to the point. So it really be a tough situation, that you put yourself in and the things that you go through. You know what I mean? Dealing with each individual. So you just gotta just learn how to just try to just give yourself to the Lord. You know what I mean? Give yourself to the Lord and surrender to the Lord, and you will see your life moving in a different direction compared to where it was moving at first when you first started. And then and you can and two, for real, next time, when you want to well, it depends. Well, I really don't really get into none of that. I'm just here speaking on the spirit that the Lord called me to deliver on. So when you get into a relationship or you decide to get married, if that's something that you want to do for us in your for lifetime moving forward, or your goals, or whatever, something that you decide to do, if that's something that you really want to do, in the future or whatever, or something that you think about, but really nothing haven't happened yet because you constantly continue still thinking about the future, if that's something that you really want to do, move forward with. And then, like I say, next time, if you're dealing with a woman or whatever, next time, make sure she's spiritual wide. Make sure make sure she's spiritual up with the Lord. Make sure she follow the Lord. Make sure she a spiritual woman. Make sure she all for the Lord and serve the Lord and doing righteousness by the Lord, and righteousness and respecting His commitments and moving in righteousness, which is His commitments. And make sure next time you get married, you put the Lord in your marriage. Put God in your marriage. Put the Lord in your marriage. So y'all can understand each other. Both of y'all in the spirit of the Lord, and y'all understand each other. And you have the Lord in your marriage. Sorry, not relationship, marriage wise. Sorry about that, guys. But force in your marriage. You get what I'm saying? So you might sure want to put the Lord in your marriage the next time you decide in the future if you want to get married. Make sure you put Him in there first, and y'all can understand each other. So, and I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and have a couple of these blueberries before I go ahead and log up off of here. And I appreciate you guys for paying attention and watching. I really do. And like I say, guys, next time you decide that you want to move forward with a marriage, put the Lord in there first, and everything can move in a righteous way. And keep your commitment with God, both of y'all, you and a woman. Y'all keeping y'all commitment strong and keeping y'all spirit strong with the Lord. Because the Lord in y'all marriage, and y'all going force like respect His commitment. You get what I'm saying? That's just like you in a marriage, you and your wife, and make sure you and your wife have a full Holy Spirit of the Lord and respecting His commitment and moving forward and serving the Lord and the Holy Spirit, and serving Him and praising Him and give Him all the glory that He deserves. So we gonna that's the next important thing, the most smart thing that you can ever do. For my opinion. But that's all I want to say, guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here, guys. I don't have that much time left on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here. And I just want to deliver this message to you guys, and hope you guys have a wonderful evening. God bless you guys. I love you guys, and sorry to say, thanks for watching, guys, and talk to you guys pretty soon. Take care, guys.